Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Clone Wars. You guys, I'm so excited to see what is going to happen next on this show. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So I loved last episode of Clone Wars. I really like anything that focuses on Ahsoka because I really enjoy her character. Honestly, if I had to pick like a favorite, it might legit be her, which is funny when you consider she's a new character for the show, and I have this like history of watching all these other characters who I also love, and I really enjoy. Like, I enjoy Anakin more on this show than I did in the movies, but like it really speaks to how quickly she wormed her way into my affections. But yes, we had an episode that focused on Ahsoka, and I really was surprised with the direction they took it in, because she's kind of in charge of like her first solo operation here, and it was a very interesting thing that they did, because she kind of had to use, she didn't have to use her own judgment, but she did. Like, they were telling her, no, it's not going to work. Come back. Stop. Abort. Turn around. And she was like, no, you don't understand. Like, I got this. And then she didn't have it. And a bunch of clones got killed. And I'm like, where are they? Wait, how is this really happening? Like, where are they taking this? And I found it really interesting that, on another show, her kind of using her best judgment would have been like, well, you're really good at like gauging your situation and everything. And here it was like, no, you just got a bunch of people killed. But we see people do that on the show all the time. Like, she watches Anakin kind of go against what he's been told to do when he has like a gut feeling and instinct about another direction to take. And what's interesting is it typically turns out pretty well for Anakin. So I feel like that might be part of the reason why she thought it was going to work out well for her. And it's probably a lot of the reason why Anakin keeps doing that. Like, he kind of does his own thing, but he tends to be right a lot of the time. So you can kind of see that vicious cycle happening where, like, of course you would kind of start to get the idea, like, look, I don't need to really, like, mind everything you say, guys. Come on, like, get off my back, And I can totally see how Ahsoka would have thought the same thing. The difference being that she is a lot less experienced than Anakin. And, but it's still just like, I look at that and I'm like, oh, that's like one of those things that rubbed off on her that wasn't so good. But, even Anakin is like, no, you really need to learn how to follow orders and everything. And it's like, oh, you're just not, I don't know if you're maybe it's like do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. I don't know, but I just found it very, very interesting. But we have kind of the second half of the story being about Ahsoka finding her confidence again. And I like that even though she made a mistake, she did really contribute as well, because she was the one who said, like, we can't just go back in there. You guys just told me to come back, and look what happened when I didn't listen. And they do kind of come up with another plan, but it's a dangerous plan. So, he needs her back in the game. He needs her head back in the game to try and help carry it out. And I loved watching her regain her confidence throughout the episode. And, the way that she stood up when they were all kind of like, nah, we can't do this, we can't do that, but it's not gonna work, and she's like, look guys, we're doing this. And I was just so proud of her. So they come up with this whole plan to, Anakin's gonna surrender, and then nope, it was a trap, and then they go in and get him out before everything goes down. But And it worked. It worked. Our last scene was just Anakin just kind of hanging back, like, cool. Yeah, just my job here is done, you know. So I don't know if it's gonna. I think maybe it's a two-parter because I feel like that one was called Something of Ryloth, and this one is called Innocence of Ryloth. So I'm really curious to see if it's gonna be like a two-parter because most of them have been. We haven't had like a lot of one-shot episodes recently. And I really, really enjoyed the last episode, but my experience has been that the second half of the episodes like come in and just like are phenomenal. They just kind of like bring it all together. So I'm excited to jump into the next one. What do you say we go ahead and get started? Let's go. All right, grooving time and wisdom time. The costs of war can never be truly accounted for. Wow, this is going to be heavy.
That means we'll be taking it back the hard way. Minimal destruction with blasters and droid poppers only.
Okay.
No rockets or detonators. Check your aim.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for the locals. Am I understood? Yes.
Got it. Yep, so they're going to be careful.
We're here to free the tailheads. The least they can do is get out of our way.
Sir, the enemy is in range.
That wasn't very nice.
We're trying to get closer to the wall.
Try again.
Oh.
I'll give you some help.
Oh, nice. Just gonna force glide that over there. There we go.
We need to know what the droids have in store for
Yeah.
us. Send your best men to scout ahead.
What's worrisome is that they're willing to use the people of the planet as like shields, you know? It's like if anyone gets too close, I wonder if they're gonna start like hurting the people.
Just building. Wait, Twi'leks. They're holding all the survivors hostage. We have to report this to General Kenobi.
Okay. Yeah, so they didn't know what the situation was. They didn't know if they were still alive or... See, now they know they're going to use them as shields, or they don't know, no, but I'm sure they can guess. Oh, tiny little girl! Little boy, I can't tell.
Do with her.
Little girl.
Why do we have to do anything? We've got a mission to finish. We should
What?
do something. I say we take her with us. You can't be serious. She'll only slow us down.
She could get hurt.
Look, she's afraid of us. Not us. Quick, hide.
Oh, they have to, but I mean, isn't there anything they could do?
Be careful. Don't worry, Waxer. I don't think she's armed.
Oh, she's armed with some teeth.
Stop, you're scaring her. She probably thinks we're droids.
Yeah. Oh.
It's all right. You see, I'm flesh and blood, just like you.
Whoop. Just like, watch the finger there.
Here.
Aww. She's like, I'll be taking that. Oh, she's so cute.
Nara? Nara?
I'm Waxer. He's Boyle.
Nara?
Or you may.
What is she saying?
Mission accomplished. Can we go now? Come on, kid. Come on.
She's like, not till I finish my snack.
The monster was fine before we came along.
Aww. Oh, she's so cute with her little snacky. Oh, she's like, don't leave me. Oh, poor baby. Can they drop her off with like Obi-Wan and everything, or like at the ship, or? Oh.
Sergeant, are the creatures ready?
I starved them like you ordered, sir.
Oh
They
no.
will not attack us.
I need a test to verify my theory.
Sir, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah, he's like,
Motivator.
As I calculated, the creatures require organic meat.
Well, that's a relief.
It will not
boy.
be for the clones. They
oh
will provide
no.
a generous supply.
What happens to her? I mean, after we leave?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't get any ideas. We're not taking her with us.
You can take her with you.
I'm sure the little biter will turn up.
She's right there.
There you are.
Oh!
How'd she get in front of us?
Nara! Nara!
What's Nara?
No, don't go that way. That's where the recon droid went. Max,
Uh-oh.
let her go. I'm not just gonna let the droids get her.
She's a
Just
little...
trying to keep you alive.
I get that. I do. I get it. But she's a little girl. Where are you going, sweetie?
Going.
She's probably showing them where they're keeping them hostage, maybe. Or maybe where their base is.
Hey, there you are. Good.
There's a little head
You
patch.
know, I have binders if we need them. What?
What's wrong? This way.
What are we doing here anyway?
Was that her house? Oh. Oh, sweetie. Oh!
It's okay now. We're here to help.
Oh my God. I cannot. My heart cannot.
Don't cry, kid. We'll keep you safe. Yeah, I promise.
Ah! He's like, there.
The men set, Cody?
I love it.
Release the beasts.
Uh-oh.
It is time to execute my plan.
No! Oh no. And they're gonna go right for... Oh dear. Oh, that's not
I
good.
know why the kid never came back here. You see what happens when we don't follow orders? Let's get out of here.
But it was a little girl! Oh, a secret hideout. Let's get in there. Oh, guys, let's, oh! Got his little snoot! Oh, great, and now they're, oh no. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Lovely.
Their chances of success against us are 742 to 1.
That's not,
Better be
it's
right.
not good.
I am a droid. I am always right.
Have you met the battle droids, though? Because they're droids. Oh, well, I'm not loving the odds, but, you know, we do have Obi-Wan. Oh, that is very handy. It's very handy. These are not the clones you're trying to eat.
Shoot the bridge!
Oh, nicely done. Ooh, yeah, get out of there. Look at him go. Good Lord. Yes! They made it. Oh, was it like a tunnel or something?
Maxa, boy,
Where's
where
the,
did your slackers be?
the little
Here's
girl?
an explanation. We got sidetracked.
With a tiny little cutie pie.
I think I see what sidetracked you.
Yeah.
The clones have defeated the creatures.
Yes, but they're
Hello, little one.
She brought us here through the tunnels.
Sheesh.
We're around them pretty good, sir.
Lunala John Willow.
Yana.
Nice.
Kuminara.
The girl can lead us through the tunnel to the prisoners.
Sweet.
Cody, we're going to need a diversion.
Obi-Wan is the freaking man. Like, I had no idea he was going to be able to speak that language. It's pretty sweet.
This is about the worst job in the droid army.
It's about to get worse.
Just went into overtime.
Nice. Yay! Oh. Yes. Let's go. Does she see her parents? Or her parents? Ah! Yes! Oh, my heart. Obi-Wan might be right up there with my favorite characters on the show. He's just like... he's like super Obi-Wan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she's going out to help her friends. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, they're all gonna go help. You know, they had some uncharitable things to say about the Twi'lek people before this mission. But here they are, coming out to help. Oh! Oh! Like, what do you think of us now? She's like, no, I want to see. Oh. Oh! Sick! They ripped him apart. That's what you get, though.
See you later, little one.
Oh, so cute.
Hey, Numa. Stay out of trouble.
Aw, hugs.
Don't be afraid. We'll be back.
Yay. Aww. Bye.
So, what is that she keeps calling us?
Nera. It means brother.
That was so good. That was so good. All right, you guys, let's talk about that episode because it was so good. A lot of interesting points made in that episode. You know, we see our two clone guys go in and you can tell they have a little bit of like a jaded worldview on, you know, like people who are taken hostage or, you know, just kind of like, getting in and doing what they need to do in general. Very good, you know, soldiers and everything, but you can kind of see a little bit of their perspective on how this all works early on in the episode and throughout the episode. Their hearts are just totally changed by meeting this little girl who ends up being the reason that they survive. Because stopping and helping her meant being able to use those tunnels, being able to use the tunnels to go and rescue the other hostages, even just like at the end, like rushing out to help and all the adults like followed suit and then went on to completely and utterly slaughter that droid, which I gotta say, he had it coming. But still just kind of like to watch him like rip all his parts off, like, oh my, no wonder they were covering her eyes. Obi-Wan was amazing in this. Obi-Wan's like super Obi-Wan. He's like, watch me do cool stuff with the Force, whip my body around in ways that shouldn't be possible, and then also be able to speak the language of this people like perfectly. Obi-Wan was a total boss in this. He seriously was. I like that we never see clones who are like, we always see clones who have like different personalities and everything. Like, they're very much individual people. So they kind of had a journey in this, and I gotta say, I friggin' love the little girl. She was so cute. Like, so cute. And when she was with her little snack, like, nom, 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 nom. So cute. I couldn't handle it. I love that. I absolutely love that. So it was the second part of last episode, but it had like nothing to do beyond just the fact that this was what they were trying to get to, had like nothing to do with any of the stuff that we really, dealt with in the last episode. Unless you kind of look at it that these two clones didn't follow orders and ended up helping. You know, that kind of loosely relates because the whole last episode was about like when you don't follow orders, when, you know, if you act in a reckless way and you disobey, like that can cost a lot of lives. But in this case, it actually saved all those lives. So maybe kind of showing the flip side of that, like this. That's how you flip it. So that was fantastic. I love that. I was so invested. Like, they get me so invested on this show. I knew that little girl for like 10 minutes before I was like ready to die for her. So, excellent stuff, guys. Yeah, you know, so far on the show, we have not yet had just like a happy, fluffy episode that hasn't dealt with war or death or possible orphans or hostages or just these really heavy concepts yet. It never feels like, oh man, you never come away, at least I don't come away feeling like it's a huge downer. It's just very thought-provoking and very interesting the way it's done. And of course, you know, they sprinkle in amazing cool stuff along the way, like all the cool action sequences and everything. The battle droids were at the top of their game in this one. And by top of their game, I mean they were being very, very goofy. Not that they were actually being effective. The one that was just like scrubbing the floor. He's like, it just went into overtime. Oh man, who knew battle droids could be so funny? So, all right, guys, that was an awesome episode. I really, really enjoyed it. They do such a great job on the show of character development in such a short period of time, too. You know, we only know these people for like 10 minutes before we're like invested. So, all right, can't wait to see more. This was episode 20. I think there's like 100-something episodes of the show, so I'm going to be watching for a while. But I'm like a fifth of the way, or like a sixth of the way through, I think. I don't know exactly where this season ends. I would imagine if I'm on episode 20, I'm coming to the end of the season soon, I'm sure. But I know I've been told like later seasons things get even more intense and in depth and just even better all the way around. So I can't wait. So I had a blast with that episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.